door to you to health and wealth. Their team is called Healthy to Wealthy. Latasha is making sure that you guys get an opportunity to look at without her being in the way. Most of us always just verbally just run over people when we get excited about something, but this is business. And when you get involved in business, you want the same platform that everybody gets. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Right now, currently, I'm 58 years old, looking forward to retiring. But the one key ingredient I recognized was if I stop working, my income stops. My family's health is really important to me. And at that particular time, I realized I have to do something to supplement my income. That means do something outside of working for a living. When I go to work from 9 to 5 and I get off, I stop income. But now that I have a business opportunity that we're going to share with you today, I'm able to make money from home. And not only that, be able to earn money residually. If you haven't heard of residual, that's not residue, what's left over. We're talking about residual income, the ability to make income, do something one time, and to continue to get paid. So what we're going to do is roll into a 3-minute video with you. After we do the 3-minute video, I'm going to show you the slides of the business, of how much it costs to get started, how much the company is introducing this business to you. And then I'm going to go over to our board and break down the compensation plan. What I've learned in doing business with people is a lot of people want to get you always involved, but they don't know where the money is. So they really can't help you. So the key is what Latasha and her husband Joaquin want to do today is introduce you to business for a low fee, but high return. Does that sound like a deal?
Yes.
Great. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to play this video for you guys, and hopefully you haven't moved because we're excited about sharing it with you, and we know that if you take your time and be a part of this industry, you too will be a success, and I promise you, each and every time you get a chance to make money, think about money, you'll be sitting there saying, I should have done this years, months ago. But a lot of times people don't get a chance to plug in with us, and all we can say is we're sorry. Here we are. Our video's 3 minutes.
Maybe you have a great job, or maybe you're looking. Perhaps you dreamed of the day you could start your own business. Whoever you are, TNI offers a great opportunity to either supplement what you already have, or provide that new direction in life you've been waiting for. As the market leader in the Noni industry and a global company with over 1 million distributors, we're developing genuine products with real health benefits that people around the world rely on every day. Anybody can become a Tahitian Noni distributor. You don't need years of experience. You don't even need to be a salesperson. You see, direct sales gives power to the people. People work together. When personal success stories are passed from friend to friend, campaigns turn into causes. That's the power of direct sales. In fact, direct sales is perhaps one of the smartest ways to do business right now. Here's how it works. Make Tahitian Noni products a part of your everyday life and find out for yourself what they can do. Become an independent product consultant, either as a referring customer or as a business builder. As a referring customer, you can benefit from discount pricing and make a modest income simply by sharing TNI products with others. Plus, there's no enrollment fee. If you're more ambitious, you can become an IPC business builder and build your own business selling TNI products. This lets you participate in our revenue sharing plan, where you can earn revenue through 8 levels of your organization. Unlike a typical corporate or 9-to-5 job, you set your own work hours. Plus, your potential income has no set limits, and it will correspond to the time, skills, and efforts you put into it. When you sign up with TNI, you're not just joining a great company with great products. You're becoming part of a team committed to helping you succeed. We'll give you the tools you need, from initial training to ongoing support, to help you hit the ground running. And Tahitian Noni International pays out 53% of every commissionable euro to independent distributors. In fact, since 1996, TNI has paid out $2.2 billion in commissions to They're independent product consultants. We don't know of any other company in our industry that offers a better compensation plan. From Monaco to Maui, T&I rewards consultants with trips and events to help you build your business. Not only is this a great opportunity to visit exotic locations, but also it's a unique chance to learn best practices from successful IPCs. Whether it's extra money for the family holiday or a whole new direction in life, Tahitian Noni offers real opportunities to those who are willing to take that first step. What are you waiting for?
All right, all right, all right. That was my video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a round of applause, a clap, clap, clap. Now, I wanted to quickly just do something that will allow you to really be a part of our presentation. Each time we do our presentation, we always want you guys to know we're not trying to rush you or ask you to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Because the one thing we recognize is that a person who wants to do something, they're going to do it regardless because they see the value in doing the business. But each and every time that we get together and share it with people, we want more people to have success. We want you to have fun. We want you to also be able to make money and show your family how to make money. Because I've shared with my business partner Latasha and her husband Joaquin, I can show you how to fish, but it's better to understand the importance of why we're fishing so we can instruct other people how to save their lives as well. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because each and every day, a person comes to you and they want change, whether it's in finances or their health. Now, if you have not seen this bottle before, this is what we call the Cadillac of the business. This is what's going to change people's lives. Tahitian Noni. My beautiful Noni girl is representing that because this is the Cadillac of the business. Now, Latasha and Joaquin have introduced this bottle to a lot of their family and friends. You have to understand the importance of what this bottle will do. There's 33 ounces in here. We're going to ask you to start off with a few ounces a day to get your body acclimated to success. Drink not only this bottle, but any bottle that you decide to drink. If you decide it's not helping you or working for you, the company will give you a 90-day guarantee to refund you any of the juice that you did not drink. How many people are willing to do that? Now, we're going to introduce this business to you because we recognize business is everything. But how many of you know that right now you're getting ready to start working from home? Where are the jobs? How about this? Hey, where's my raise? Been working quite a few hours and not getting the raise. They probably gave it to someone else that was working next to you and not as qualified as you, but because you're not their family last name, you didn't get the raise. How about this one? Ladies and gentlemen, the new retirement. Think about this. It says right here, face it, we'll be far more active than our parents' generation. Here's how to get ready. It's telling you smart money, time, business week are telling you things are changing. But there's 3 ways to get paid, and I'm going to lay those out for you. You're familiar with linear income. This is where you go and exchange your time for money. When you stop working, you stop making money. This is what we call linear income. This is not a wealth principle. We call this J-O-B, just over broke, journey on the way to brokenness. Because you can never retire wealthy from a job. They're not designed for that.
Right.
Think about this. How many of you have ever heard of residual income? This is a principle that we're trying to introduce you today because we know the value of residual. This is something similar to what you know as movie stars or music producers do. Michael Jackson, he did the Thriller one time. He continues to earn a residual every time they play it on a radio station, each and every time. What about Elvis Presley, who did Blue Suede Shoes? He earns a residual. This is what allows those people to have the wealth that you and I desire to have in our families as well. Doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over and over again. Now, this is passive income, leveraging your time. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the real key principle to Walmarts and McDonald's. If you understand leveraging your time, you will understand it right now. Listen, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own effort. Because that day I decided to call in sick, 99% of my effort is still going and generating income. This is what allows you to get paid while you're sleeping. This is why Walmart can now build Walmarts in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Jacksonville, Detroit, Cleveland, Houston, because they understand passive income or leveraging their time. Now, we talked a little bit about money, but I want to share with you the industries that we're in. Health and wellness. This is the industry that Latasha and her husband Joaquin decided to be in because right now it is so critical and vital to you to understand the importance of wellness. How many people have joined gyms now? How many people are now taking vitamins? How many people you know are still walking? How many people are on these keto diets and these different diet plans because they are starting to understand the importance of wellness? Wellness is going to be the next trillion-dollar industry, healthcare sickness industry in the next 10 years. This was authored by a book by Paul Zane Pilzer. You need to be involved with wellness because even if you got 1% of 400 billion, do you think that could take care of some of your financial problems?
Of course.
Now we're going to introduce you to our side of the fence, the natural beverage industry. How many of you ever said, I'd never buy bottled water? I'm not buying bottled water. A lot of you don't even remember when you started drinking bottled water. But guess what happened? Coca-Cola and Pepsi decided they were going to do the same thing. And now they're participating in the natural beverage industry, which is $15 billion. Sobe, other Jamba Juices, Arrowhead. Everybody's trying to go after the healthy, wealthy. If you've even noticed, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's have even added salads to their menus.
Yes.
I wonder why. Now, I want you guys to understand the importance of the company that is positioned in this industry, has integrity, and in addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, they have documentation. This company has been in business since 1996. That's over 24 years on July 1st. Listen, this company is debt-free. The company you're working for right now is not debt-free. And I don't think anybody at your water cooler is talking around the next $1 million that you have the opportunity to make. In addition to this, they're the first company to bring Noni to the world, to the entire globe. And they have the patents to prove that you cannot say you have Tahitian Noni brand Noni. The only network marketing company to create a product that has a recognized worldwide brand. Because I'm going to share something with you that's important about branding. When I say Arm & Hammer, do you even know who the other baking soda company is? When you go into the store, you're looking for that brand because you know it has reliability.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
When you go into the store and you're looking for toilet tissue, are you looking for Charmin's or are you looking for that off-brand? See, the difference is you're looking for that brand. We have created our own brand as well, which is the Cadillac in the industry, Tahitian Noni. When you see this brand, it is the only brand that I would recommend that you have for your health reasons. There are a lot of knockoff, there's over 300 other Noni companies out there that claim that their product has at least some Tahitian Noni in it. Now, we're going to go on because I want you to understand the importance of where this company is building. They have companies in Japan, companies in China. This is our corporate headquarters. As you can see, we're doing business in over 73 countries because people are finding out about this Cadillac. I call it a Rolls Royce because it's rolling over competition because we are the only competition. Out of 100% of the Noni brands that exist, Tahitian Noni is 95% of the market. So is that really competition? I don't consider that competition. Now think about this. These are some of the fastest growing companies in the world. Let's see if you're familiar with any of them. Federal Express, Sony. How about Walmart? Any of these logos or brands look familiar to you? Have you ever seen Disney's logo before? How about Pepsi's, Xerox? Coca-Cola, Reebok, Nestle, or Procter & Gamble, all of those products. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how fast we're growing. We're the #3 fastest growing company, and that brand was documented by Griffin Hill. You can go to their website and see that Mirinda was documented as one of the fastest growing companies, and we also outran Sony's, Walmart's, Nike's, Microsoft, McDonald's, because they couldn't compare to the success our company was creating. Now let me show you something. In the first year, you guys have heard of Microsoft, Bill Gates. Does that name ring a bell? In their first 6 years of doing business, they made $24 million. That's not bad.
First year?
Think about this. Here's Starbucks, the coffee. People, I didn't know drank that much coffee. But they made $103 million in their 6 years doing business. 6 years now. Now, we want you to look at Mirinda. In their first 6 years, $422 million.
Wow.
In comparison, ladies and gentlemen, there is no comparison.
There's
Because I'm trying to get you guys to see, you didn't even know this existed. You didn't even know this was a success story, and you're going to be a part of it now because Latasha and Joaquin are going to introduce you to a wealth and health principle. Think about this. We have been documented in Oprah magazine. I just shared that with Latasha. Think about this. Fortune, Wall Street, Forbes, Yahoo Finances, all talking about it. In addition to that, Taisha Norton recently was featured on the Discovery Health Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know Discovery Health Channel does not run reruns to say we made a mistake? They confirm that you are what you say you are before they even put you on their channel. Now, I want to quickly get to Success from Home. This is a magazine that introduced Taisha Norton, building a powerful brand of opportunity. Think about that. We've been documented. Now, let's get a little bit into the product itself. We've introduced you to the company. You saw how successful they are. You saw the industry is going to be the next $1 trillion industry. And you also now are getting a gift from God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the noni fruit looks like when it's ready to be selected. In 30 days, this will look just like this. In 30 days, this part of the fruit will look just like this. And in 30 days, this little knob that's coming out right now will start to sprout the leaflets and stuff like that in the next 30 days. This gift is grown year-round. Apples have a season. Even mangoes have a season.
Yes.
But noni is year-round, so you never have to worry about it running out. This company, Mirinda, signed a 99-year agreement to select the select fruit from Tahiti for the next 99 years. Do you think you'll be around to get paid in 99 years? And they started in 1996. I think so. Now, let's do this. Strengthens the immune system. With COVID-19 going right now, my family could use a strengthened immune system. Would you agree?
Yes.
How about it improves your circulatory tissue and cells, your digestive system, your metabolic system, because we know it's at a cellular level that Mirinda works. The noni goes in and cracks that cell open and makes it what it should be. I showed a blood video to my business partners, Latasha and Joaquin, to let them see how Mirinda, the noni itself, changes your whole blood structure. This is why you feel better. This is why you look better. This is why your immune system grows and increases the energy. Now, let's do this. Being documented is something we really pride ourselves on. How many of you are familiar with the physician's desk reference? Ladies and gentlemen, this is for non-prescription drugs and dietary supplements. As you can see, Mirinda, the Taisha Norton logo, that bottle is documented by and it's been documented before 2005, but I wanted to let you guys see how long ago the documentation speaks for our product. Does that make sense? Listen, Taisha Norton juice has been used for folk remedies by Polynesians for over 2,000 years, healing their wounds. When they do tattoos or dive for coral rocks, they scrape themselves on the rocks below. Now you can see it's antiviral, antifungal. Got foot problems on your toes? Anti-tumor. Got cancer? How about anti-helminth? analgesic, better than aspirin. And this is all natural. And the one thing I love for people to really take note of, Latasha and Joaquin, no observed side effects. You cannot hurt yourself, and it's documented by physicians. Now, I want to share with you how important it is to keep everything in a circle. From tree to bottle, Miranda takes control of the entire process. No middleman. That drives the price up because the middleman will probably say, hey, I want my cut now. But from tree to bottle, this is what the harvesters must have when they come on site. This is what the anointed fruit looks like when they lay it out. And then this is the process. We're the only ones who have a patented 6-step process from tree to the bottle that you are guaranteed each bottle has success. Now listen to this. We pick it. We process it at our bottling plants, 2 in the world. We bottle it at one of those bottling plants, as you can see them going through. And ladies and gentlemen, we deliver it to your door in 2 days. Just like Amazon. Just like Amazon. You as a business owner now have that power when you join Latasha and Joaquin as business partners. Now, we're going to do the healthy beverage industry. We know that Red Bull is a product that's out there that's really hurting people. I know most people say they like to mix it with other things, but Red Bull by itself can do a lot of damage to the human body. We have an energy drink that's only 10 calories, where I know Red Bull is over 300. Think about this. You now can be a part of that and earn money from that as far as your store. Sugar-free, low-calorie, vitamin-fortified, and plus full of antioxidants, which help the body rid the body of things you don't need. The next Starbucks or Coca-Cola. Would you like life to be different? Position yourself with this wave. What is fueling this incredible growth? Ladies and gentlemen, you will now see we have movies, we have cafes around the world where people can walk in and have a Tahisha Noni meal or join somebody else's conversation and be a part of the Noni. In addition to that, look at how nice these cafes look. They don't look like your average cafe.
No, they don't.
Think about the success that this company is having, because most of you think building is the only way I can get involved in a business. Your business is wherever you go now. You walk around, you talk to people, they talk to you. You can invite them to be a part of our Tahisha Noni lifestyle. Think about this. Tahisha Noni, since July 1st of 1996, has created over 400 documented millionaires. Documented millionaires. Now, at your job, are they creating millionaires? So we need to change our circle just a little bit to be in a group of people who are doing that. Think about this. By the end of 2007, they will have another 100 added to those 400 that they already created. And right now, I can share with all my business partners and friends around the world, you too can be a part of this creative success story. Total revenue generated over $4 billion. As you can see, that's a lot of zeros. But it's even more important, even though they generated that money, how much money was paid back to the distributor? Let's look at that. Pay the people like you and me. $2 billion. Now, if you made $4 billion and gave $2 billion away, that's almost a 50-50 break between the distributor and the company. So we want you to see they're not trying to take advantage of you, they're trying to create success. And this is a success principle. Encourage people to be an owner, part owner, business owner. Now, you can go online and buy stock of Tahisha Noni. Getting started. Now, this is what I like about it, because this is where the rubber meets the road. And we only have about 6 to 7 minutes, and then we'll be closed for today, and we'll give you your time back. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to go around the board. I want to get right to it, because I'm going to show you some very intriguing things about building wealth and getting you started to create success. Now, as you can see, it says getting started. To become a Tahisha Noni by New Age distributor is a one-time fee of $35. Now, as adults, if we have problems getting $35, something we're doing is not right.
That part.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, once you come in as a distributor, you are now known as an IPC. That stands for Independent Product Consultant. As you can see, you're entitled, you're going to get a website, you're going to get literature, you're going to get brochures, information to help you learn to build your business. We try and show you, you're going to get 4 bottles of T&J. We call that T&J Tahitian Noni Juice. Now you are in business. We're going to show you how to drink one and sell or market the other 3. This is the formula that will allow you to go back into business, because that case is going to cost you $120 for those 4 bottles. So if you've already totaled $120 here and $35 to be your one-time fee, that's already roughly $155 plus taxes and shipping. It's going to be less than $200 depending on where you are in the United States. Now, you're going to sell those 3 bottles to earn this money back. You now are going to buy your bottles $30 wholesale. You're going to retail them for $40 to $42 to $45 retail. So ladies and gentlemen, you're making anywhere from $12 to $15 on every bottle you market back to your clients or family. Think about this. That $45 times 3, that's $135. So now you've made enough money to pay your monthly fee to stay in business. My business partner, Tasha, loves to talk about ROI. For all of you new people, if you don't know what that means, this means return on investment. Most of you really right now want to know, Ron, how can I get my money back? I just gave you the formula on how to start. And as you can see right here, with those bottles, you're now going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Think about this. You're going to get your own franchise business kit, DVDs and brochures. You're going to get your own special website that's going to also give you tracking of new people who come in, when you get paid. You're also going to have customer service that's going to allow you to go and look at your report, see how many days you got, how many other people are building, and you're also going to be able to build in 73 different countries. Some of you have families in the islands. Could you imagine sending them product and getting paid right away? Well, most of you haven't even understand. We have royalties from our cafes, royalties from our movies. You are right now going to get training that only people who have been designated in this business can help you. Now listen to this. I'm going to do this real quick, and I want you guys to understand the importance of what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly, I've shown you how to get started and get your investment back, but I'm now going to break down the immediate compensation, because you are still going to be an IPC, and that $35 is the one-time fee. But what I want you to know is for the first 60 days, I want you to draw a big T on your paper. The reason why is because over here I want you to put FSB. That stands for Fast Start Bonus. And over here I want you to put residual. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so powerful because growing up, I only knew about linear income, exchanging hours and time. Now, I'm going to be able to earn 20% on anybody I introduce to the business. Anything they come in and do, they're going to introduce people to the business because they want to earn 20%. Now, I didn't introduce the second person, but I'm entitled to 5% of any sales that they have from their store. And this goes on for 5 levels for the first 60 days of business. This is called Fast Start. Okay? Now, these people are introducing people. Would you agree you know people that Latasha and Joaquin don't know? Now, these people are introducing people, and this is where the surprise comes in. Earning a great bonus of 10% on a case of juice that was sold. That means you would have earned $12 here on a case of juice, $6 here for these people that you don't even know, $6 for the people you don't even know on this level, and in addition to that, how about you earn $24 for just introducing this person and getting them started? Now, if you were averaging this up, that's 30, 42 plus 12 is $54. that is automatically paid back to the distribution team every 60 days. And for the length of it, if they decide to spend more than $120, what if they spend $360? The number just goes up and up and up. But now, that's just for the first 60 days. Now you want to learn what happens to get paid residually. Ladies and gentlemen, I only have 3 minutes left, so if you haven't picked up on this right now, it just gets gooder and gooder. You can make up words when you're having fun making money.
Yes, indeed.
Now, when that 61st day, they roll over to your residual, meaning when they buy their first case of T-Shinoni juice again next month, because as a business owner, if I had a Dunkin' Donuts and I opened it on January, am I not going to need donuts in February?
Yes.
Am I not going to need donuts in March? So the same thing happens here. Now, residually, this is why we tell you and show you how to build your organization with depth. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be fooled. Most people do not want to help you build depth because they want the money for themselves. And it's okay if you get in with a greedy person. Hopefully they can share with you things that can help you become successful. But the key ingredient is to have fun while you're making money. And in addition to that, learn the importance of building your business to the infinity level, which is the 8th level, where you will now earn $9.60 on every case of juice sold for the rest of your life. You don't even know these people down here, but you're still going to be able to earn income. See, the thing is, in most compensation plans, they try and cut you off and never allow you to build depth. And this is why most people don't understand. After that 61st day of them coming into the business, you never, ever have to worry about income. We get paid 7 different ways. At your job, you get paid most likely every other week. And in between those weeks, you can't tell me that you didn't have needs or desires to spend something or get something, because emergencies always happen.
Always.
So, when you have this kind of success, and I give you the compensation plan I'm sharing with you, I'm very familiar with how to build the business. But are you serious about how to build your business as well and help others become successful? See, we recognize this. Ladies and gentlemen, there's always 3 types of people in our business. We always know fast start bonuses. When I introduce people to the business, you earn personal rebates. How about earning the residual? I just showed you the 8 levels of earning residual. Unilevel. This is your monthly payout. Bonuses. We earn 8% of all sales in the entire company. It's paid back to the distributors when you become consultant as a diamond. Global bonus pools, the cafes and the movies. This is what my business partner Joaquin likes to talk about, no breakage. Because he knows most of you are going to get into business and you're going to want to quit, because you don't want to continue your dreams and goals. But when your organization, they say in quote unquote things that are illegal, or businesses that are like pyramids, this is no pyramid. This is a real business. You will get a tax statement at the end of the year. You're going to earn money all through the year. You're going to be entitled to trips. Think about this. I just showed you how to net $14 per bottle. That's additional money to you. You buy the bottles wholesale and you make $15 profit on every bottle. Think about this. Fast start bonuses. I just showed you the compensation here. And you always have to remember, each and every one of us has a chance to make as much money as we like. This is why I always like to share with people. If you don't like being rich and the money we're making, you can always go back to being broke. You remember what that felt like. You remember what that looks like. Always having more month at the end of the year, at the end of the month, and not enough money. But this is why we are going to share with you how to build your business and create a residual. Even if you got this 90% wrong, could an extra $2,000 help you do something? Think about this. I'm just saying on auto ship, what if you did, and this is a perfect theoretical example if you work it all the way down, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to get most people to understand the importance of average income. This is annual income. Now this is for a person who only wants to make $100 extra a month. You can stay there as long as you like. Here, Jade. Here, Pearl. Most of you want to know where I am. I'm in between Pearl and Diamond currently. My title is a Pearl Elite. So I'm in between $30,000 to $73,000 a year. I'm trying to get to the diamond. $73,000 a year extra on top of what you're doing at your job. Would that hurt you? Think about this. You can make over $500,000 a year. Most of you can't even count that high because you're not around people who want that same kind of success. Well, Tasha and Joaquin have deployed this business for you, and we want you to understand this is a success that you can be a part of. 3 questions we ask you at the end of my presentation. And you ask yourself this at home. 1, Tasha, is it simple?
Yes.
2, does it make sense to improve your health right now?
Yes.
And 3, and lastly, can I do it?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand something. When you go into a job or an interview, they ask you for drug tests, blood, they want to do all of that. Here, you don't have to do that. You're your own business owner. You start where you are. You don't want to do a lot. You want to just put your toe in, do that. If you want to become really successful really fast, do that. But the key ingredient is to remember, opportunities are never ever missed. They're just simply passed on to the next prepared person.
For sure.
So, on the behalf of Latasha and Joaquin, my name is Ron Felder. I'm glad you guys gave us a 30-minute window to show you this opportunity. But even more importantly, Latasha is going to give you her website and the user ID so you can go to her website and purchase some items on the store from her store and Joaquin's store. And this way, when she comes back up and shares this with you, please support her and my cousin Joaquin in their business. They'd love to help you and love to see you improve your health. And as they say, drink yourself to health. On behalf of them, I'm going to turn the presentation back to Tasha. Love you guys. Look forward to seeing you on the beaches next week. I'll be here next Thursday at 6 for those who didn't make it this time. And it'll be my last presentation. So let's make it live. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Perfect. That was wonderful.
That was 35.